Wait, right. Can you hear me now? Wait, right. Yeah, we got comms. Right, you can hear me now. Right, cool. Sorted. Let me send the stream in again because it was glitched. Right, Reggie on his lap is actually invalidated. Sorry for missing that, lads. My bad. I was getting my mic sorted. You could not hear me before. Let's go back. We've got Elza Alba. I believe this is Tom, although he's currently banned on his account, so we've got him on his brother's account now. Let's see what he can produce through this qualifying. I'd say he's definitely up there with the top runners of likes of Somalian Father and Coke. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll watch this sector one. What do we want? We want onboard or do we want broadcast cam? I'm gonna say we want a nice bit of broadcast. It's nice through sector one, fast flowing corners like the center S's really at Brazil, but a little bit more speed. Manages to get nice through turn one there. Little bit of snap on his rear as you can kind of see. Very easy to lose it through here if you're not careful on traction. Takes the wide exit. We'll go onboard now. See if he can nab inside on that apex. It's very wide. This is very poor so far. Oh yeah, messed up his line there. Invalidates his time. That is unfortunate for the driver there. Let's go back with Reggie. He started another lap very wide. Somehow doesn't invalidate there. That's very lucky from him. As I was saying before, he normally is a Div 1 driver, but currently racing on his wheel. He's getting a lovely tow from Albo. Some would think they're in a party together because this is an absolute tow and a half. We're going to watch him for the rest of this lap, I would say. Keep it going. You don't want to go too wide here. Very easy to understand. Second gear is kind of crazy, though. I believe he's on his wheel. He's going to go very wide. I don't know how this man is not invalidating. But second gear, full throttle in second gear, I think he might be on full traction. Oh, he's had a huge snap. Huge snap on exit there. That is very unfortunate for him. Somehow that's purple middle sector. If that's purple middle sector, my grandma got bullied at bingo. Because that is not possible. But I don't know where this time's going to put him. He's had a few mistakes. But then a lot of drivers are on the medium tyre. So he still might be up there with some of the pack. Let's watch him cross the line. Unless he might just box. Nah, he's going to finish the lap. Where's this time going to put him currently? That's going to put him P5 with a 20. We shall see. Oh, he's almost crashed himself out on his in lap there. That is something you don't want to do. Let's go on board with Cool Guy now. I'd say one of the favourites to win this race. Used to be amazing back in his day, back in 21, but then kind of became a bit washed. Getting back used to the game, got his wheel fixed, so let's see where he can set his first qualifying lap of the session. It's only Q1, so nobody's going to be pushing to their absolute limits, but we should see where he will put himself. Down the long straight now. I think this is one of the hardest corners on the track. Got to get in correctly, hit that apex, but he's unlucky he's not been able to do that, and then he invalidates on entry there to Humpty Dumpty, as me and my good friend Sparko like to call that corner. It looks like Humpty Dumpty's big fat belly. Unfortunate for him. Who else is on our lap? Is Albo. Well, I'm going to call him Albo. I believe it's Tom, but we'll call him Albo. It makes it easier just to be golf people's names. On his lap, is he going to hit the apex? He also goes a bit wide. Manages to cut back across into Humpty Dumpty a bit before Andrea could. Now we're going to go through Gary Glitter. These are just little nicknames for corners I got. But through the very hard chicane. He's allergic to an apex, his Albo, but he's going to manage to get on throttle early. Put all the force into that car, all of the torque going straight to the rear wheels. Now we're going to drive down the really long straight into the final corner. Don't want to send it too hard. If you send it too hard, your car can snap, and you don't want your car to snap on exit, as it's kind of a weird exit. It's not like a 90 degrees, it's more like a 130. Be careful on the throttle. Put your foot down now, all the way down to the line. Where's this time going to put him? I think this is quite a slow lap. He's going to go P5 with a fresh set of softs there, 29.1. Definitely time on that lap as we saw him make a few mistakes, but that's not a bad run for Q1. That should see him through. Who else now? I think we've got Sizer just doing loads of practice, and now he's going to box now. And let's go on board with Cool Guy now. I believe he's gone for another run on that same set of tyres. Looks like he just set a purple one from what I could see on the map. It might be glitched though, as it does like to do that on this game. We're going to now see into this corner. Is he going to manage to hit the apex instead of last time, missing it a little bit? That's a bit of a better line from him. Don't turn in too early. Don't go too wide. Second gear just for a bit of rotation. Knocks it back up to third. Now don't go too wide here, very easy to validate. That's perfect through there. That is really good chicane. Is he going to manage to get this corner right, which is kind of easy to understeer? Does now, gets a good exit, puts his foot down on the throttle, good rotation. This is looking like a pretty good lap so far from Cool Guy. Is he going to manage to stick it near the front of the timings? As we got to remember, it is also Q1, so no one's going to be pushing to the absolute limits, but we shall see. He's going to miss the apex a tiny little bit there, probably lost a good half-tenth just from being a bit wide. But he manages to continue. That's a pretty good lap for a set of worn tyres. Where's it going to put him? It puts him P2 on worn tyres, a 28.3. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy with that lap. Knows he's got some time on it, but I would be happy with that lap if I was him. Who should we go watch? Who should we go watch? Let's watch Helix here. Apparently he's 37 seconds up, which means he's going to be contending for some of those top times. If he can nail his final corner here, still got a lot of ERS for wherever he is on the track. And we're going to see him, he's very glitchy for some reason. I don't know if he's lagging. Second gear, he's definitely using full traction. He manages to get the car around, no snap, keep it narrow to the inside. Where's it going to set him? That's going to set him. Oh, okay. I thought that was a lot faster than it was. But P14 currently still see him through. But we've still got Curtis Jones, who has actually been really surprising recently in Div 1. Been proving a lot of people wrong. Definitely got some pace in him. Now let's see what he's like in equal cars. We'll go on to broadcast here. Is he going to manage to set some of the top times? I believe he's definitely got a good chance at a podium today. Let's watch him through Sector 1 here. Oh, he's hit that apex beautifully. And into the second right. And through the left. Oh, this is a good Sector 1 so far. Make sure he doesn't lose the rear. Don't go too wide. He's got very lucky with not invalidating there. He's going to get a good exit. Ride the curb. Now we're going to see as he goes down towards the big, like into the hard. I'd say I'm going to call it the hardest corner on the track. Through the hardest corner. Now down the straight. Purple Sector 1 by the looks of it, but obviously I can't tech for sure. Does he hit the apex? He's hit the apex perfectly there. That's a great line. This is a good lap from Curtis here. Is he going to be able to stick it near the top through the chicane? Or a bit slow for the chicane. Definitely could have taken a bit more speed there. Carried a bit more overspeed. Make sure he didn't lose the rear on exit. Nice. Keeps his foot down. Gets a decent exit. Now it's a long run up towards the second last corner. Is he going to manage to do it? He's got 40% ERS as he's gunning it towards the corner. He's going. Is he going to hit the apex here? Very hard to get the braking point perfect. A tiny bit too wide there. Probably lost a little bit of time. Doesn't invalidate exit. Keeps it throttle down. Keeps to the inside here. Where's this going to put him? That puts him P3. That's a good lap from him. I'd be happy with that time. That's definitely going to see him through into Q2. Can't complain of that one. Cool Guy's retired. He knows he's safe. Oh, we've got a spin. A spin for Magellanol. Yeah, that guy. And hopefully he doesn't. Nah, he's not going to block anybody on the lap. That's good from him, making sure he got out of everybody's way. Now we're also going to see who else is out. We got Arkham. Arkham, he's not on a lap. He's waiting. Warpaint starting his lap. Actually, let's go to Criplex. I don't think he's not set a time yet. Oh, that's very wide through the long right there. Lots of oversteer. Oh, he's spun it. He has spun it just before the chicane. Hopefully he doesn't get in Merck's way, who is coming through. He's going to block his view into the apex. I think it might be Arkham coming. Yeah, okay. Luckily Arkham's not on that, but the Aston's Alpine, no. They're all fine. He's not going to block anybody there. That's very good from a lap. I don't know why he's gone out for a second run. I think this is on his first set of tyres. Maybe just getting up to grips with the track a bit, but we can watch the rest of his lap here. Into a very difficult corner. Is he going to hit the apex? Hits the apex beautifully. Second gear is very risky. I believe he runs auto gears though, so we'll let it slide. Go, you want to get your turning right. Bit too wide there. Could have taken more apex. Could have carried some more speed. Through, hits the apex there, but doesn't get very much rotation. Very slow on exit. Currently down in his time. Is he going to get his final sector perfect now? Through towards the final part of the track. How is he going to improve? What are we thinking? Manages to do that well, hits the apex, good exit, he's just going to box. He knows he's not going to improve there. Unfortunate for him. Alfie Hudson, invalidated. Warpaint, is he going to improve? Let's see now. Final corner, keep it close to that inside, don't spin on that curb. He does improve, that's P9 for Warpaint. He might be safe with that time. I believe he will be safe. Right, who should we go on to now? English Dave, I like good old Dave. Oh, he has gone very wide through turn 4 there. Something you definitely do not want to be doing every single time you go through. He manages to hit the apexes quite nicely though. Very fast through there. Gets his rotation. On the long straight, where's he going to end up putting him? He needs to... I'd say... I think he's fine actually. Yeah, he is through no matter if he improves or not, as Womack and Dimlet did not manage to improve on their times. We'll watch Helix instead. He actually has something to fight for. Is he going to be able to improve on his time and get himself into qualifying part 2? I hope for the man he manages to get himself through, but who knows what it's looking like. We've got his teammate who's gone a bit wide there. Hopefully it doesn't distract him too much. Good exit, don't lose it. It's turning in. Hits the inside curb, stay narrow. Is he going to improve and get himself through? He is. That's P9 for Helix. That knocks Arkham into the danger zone. Now we've got Criplex. Oh, he's invalidated, so Criplex is out. Arkham has managed to get through by the skin of his teeth there. Not even a 10th in it. Dave knows he's through. He's going to box. And that will be it. Actually, we've got Albo, who is on a lap now. I think he's still going to set it anyways. Unfortunately, he's had to use 2 sets of tyres in Q1, though, and only managed to set P9. So that could be that could be a good sign to see. He might not have the pace some people thought he might going into this race. But that is your Q1 grid. So we have unfortunately got to say goodbye to Criplex, Womax, and Dimlet. All of them unable to make it through. And maybe Arkham, he might have crashed out. I have a feeling he might have crashed out instead of just retiring. But those bottom 3 for sure are out now of Q1, and we shall see what happens going into Q2 and who's going to take the top 10 through to Q3. City winning noise. Let's check. Did Arkham crash? Yeah, so Arkham crashed out. That's why he is now out in Q1. So Q2, it is that top 14. English Dave getting through on the mediums. Also, we got Zio, Oompa as well going through into Q2, not using the set of soft tyres. So that is definitely a good sign for them lot. Let's see what Q2 can bring now. I think it's 12 minutes? No, that's Q3. We've got 15 minutes now of Q2. Who is going to top the timings and who is going to be the 10 drivers to make it through to Q3. Yo, Helix. Two one City. Fair play. I think everybody knew City were going to win. Gundogan is just shows up in those big games. I don't look at helmets, Bucket. I don't know. You spend more time customizing your helmets than you do in time trial, and that says something. Oh, Helix, you've used all your softs. That's not looking good then for this session. Curtis Jones retires. I think that must be a quali ban of some sort if you're retiring straight away, unless that's by accident. I'm not too sure on the penalties, lads. I don't normally commentate for this, so I apologise on that department, but we shall see who's going to be the first one out. We'll watch whoever first is setting their lap. We'll watch their entire lap. I think it's an Aston Martin. Which Aston Martin is it going to be? It's going to be Somalian Father. We'll watch his entire first lap if he's the first across the line. He thinks he's pretty confident. He thinks he can get pole position. We shall see. He's also a D1 reject. Not good enough to cut out for the toppest division, so we shall see going through in Div 2. He's like at the bottom of D1, but then thinks he can top D2, so we shall see. Let me bring up the standings quickly, lads. I can update you on the standings, see if anybody has won or who is currently topping it. So D2, after round 12 Belgium, we have Umpa. Umpa's top of the standings, so we'll watch out for him. Definitely, he's got a 24-point lead to Nicholas. And I don't believe Nicholas is here today, so he's definitely going to be wanting to gain as many points as he can to that P2, pushing his way forward in that World Drivers' Championship, proving he is fast enough to win it. Then in P3, we've got Ollie. I also believe Ollie is missing today, so he's got a really big race, this for Umpa, seeing if he can win. That will push him hugely ahead. And then after Umpa, it's Alfie. Alfie is here, so Alfie will be wanting to get some big points put on the board. And then Arkham. Arkham, unfortunately, crashing out in Q1, so he's got a lot to do in the race. But yeah, let's now watch Somalian Father's lap. We shall see how he does. He's going to be hoping for a pole. We shall see. Good exit. Still scared to put that throttle down. Defo could have put his throttle down a little bit earlier there, but we'll watch his entire lap. Tiny bit away from the apex there. Could have taken it a bit more aggressively and invalidates his time. That is unfortunate for him. Who now should we go watch? Who else on a lap? We got Seismook on a lap. On the mediums, I don't know if he's been on the mediums already, but he now believes he can get through on the medium tyre. A tiny bit too wide there. You want to stay as close as you can to that turn 3 apex. Just gives you a little bit more time. Hits the apex well nicely. Is he going to be able to switch across to the other apex? He does. That's a good job from him. Is he going to be able to lock it in, hit the apex here, and get a good exit out of turn 6? I'd say that's a pretty good exit on the medium tyres for sure. 21-2 through the first sector. And now to the long straight. See what his setup's built like. What speed? He's got a pretty low downforce setup if he's reaching speeds like this on the medium tyre. Braking, as he goes to brake, that's 341 kph. That is very fast. We might see some overtakes from him today. So far, this is a decent lap, though, from Seismook. Where's he going to be able to put it? Through the chicane. Oh, completely misses the apex. Cuts across the second one, hits the bump, pushes him wide. Manages to get the corner quite nicely through the exit. Almost hits the wall, though, so had to do a bit of overcorrection. Now down the long straight. We got Dilly in here now. Unfortunately, he's missed qualifying. He's going to be starting from the back. Where is this going to put Seismook? If he can get this final corner right, is he going to be able to set a competitive time here? Good exit. Keep it going. Don't spin it on the throttle. Reggie, sorry, I missed his lap there. That's a 28.6 from him on the softs. And Seismook with a 30.4 on the mediums. That's not too bad for a medium tyre lap, so he'll be hoping to prove. Umpa goes and sets a 28.1. That is the quickest time we have seen today. That's a good lap from him. As I said earlier, he's going to be wanting to put this car on pole. He wants a championship. Oh, Coke goes even faster with a 28.1. Just a tiny bit quicker than Umpa. He's going to be happy with that lap. Defo thinks he's got some pace in him today. Let's see where he can put it. Right, who else is on a lap? We got Warpaint. Warpaint's going to set it P5, sorry. Alfie Hudson P4. Who else? We got Helix not on a lap. Don't block someone. He's not blocked someone. Alright, we got Albo. Let's watch Albo. Albo now. Right there, that's a good line though. Managed to keep quite a lot of momentum. That's one thing you want to try and do as best as you can through these S's. Is just keep your momentum up. Manages to do that well. Good exit. Manages to not get like beached on that curb, which is one thing you need to try and not do. Low 31s on his first sector. You want to be aiming for high 30s, low 31s. So that is a good sector from him. Now into the hard braking zone. Where is he going to hit this apex? Is he going to hit it? That's a very good apex there. Is he going to get the good rotation he wants through Humpty Dumpty? That is perfect through Humpty Dumpty. Stays close to the apex. Now let's see if he can get a good chicane. You want to take a lot of inside curb. Oh, he's messed his chicane up poorly. That is the worst chicane I think we've seen all day. And that's then set him off for the final corner. And he's hit the wall. Completely messed his entire run up there just from that one chicane. He was looking good until that moment. He is going to get a nice toe from Coke, I think this is. Yeah, he's getting a lovely little toe from Coke. I don't think he's going to change much, though, just from that huge mistake he's had at the chicane. We will continue to watch the rest of his lap, though. Where is he going to put it? Hits the apex nicely. That is a beautiful final or second last corner. He's going to continue his lap. You can already tell it is a little bit slow. Yeah, he's going to be bogged down there. It's a 29.8. Defo has time on that. We saw his mistakes. Let's go watch Cool Guy. Cool Guy are invalidated. Never mind, we won't watch Cool Guy. Helix is on a lap. He's starting a lap. Let's watch Helix from the broadcast cam. Good lap from Helix so far, making sure he hits those apexes. Doesn't go out too wide. Manages to come back towards the apex. It's a really late apex to that turn 3. Then you want to hook it in through these corners, making sure you get everything perfect. Don't go too wide and invalidate your time on the exit there. Can be done if you're uncareful. Knock it down into third gear. Watch your exit. Don't beat yourself on the curb. Put your momentum down. He's a lot up on his time because he messed up his first run. Where I think he's got some time in this. He's on the mediums, but I still think he's definitely going to be up in there. Not going to be the slowest for sure. Is he going to manage to hit his apex? Does. That's a very nice apex. Can he stay close and not understeer? Oh, he's got a little bit of understeer. Gets the apex for the second part of the track. Is he going to go a little bit? Nope. That's a really good... Oh, if he can keep it. Doesn't invalidate, but beaches himself on the curb and it sends him to the outside. That is what you want to be careful of. Oh my god, we've not been seeing that. We got Zio, who has then managed to go and set a 27.9. First person in the 27s today. What a lap from Zio. Sorry we missed that for the stream. We was watching Helix. Where is he going to set his time? I think he's definitely going to be about 7th or 8th on this time. Here, I'll bring up the tyres for you all. He's going to continue now through the 25s, 26s, 27s, 28s. He's gone P8, P7, sorry, that was his teammate P8. About where I said he would be. That's a good lap from him. He'll have to go out again at the end, but he'll take that for sure. Somalian father now on a lap through the final sector. He's gone purple middle apparently, or at least the 5 cars around him. He is the fastest through that middle sector. Looking now to not bottle his lap like he did last time and see if he can put it near the front. Defo thinks he's got a chance for a pole. Can't hit an apex to save his life. Is he going to set the fastest time of Q2 so far and break into the 27s just like Zio? Where's he going to go? That is going to be a 28.1, just 100th quicker than Coke and almost 2/10 slower than Zio. So Zio's definitely looking like one to watch. He's the only one to manage to get into 27 so far. Let's go back to Cool Guy. Cool Guy now in the final straight, about to finish his lap. Also in a similar situation. Where's he going to put it? Hits that final apex where Caden would have lost a bit of time. He's going to now come round and manage to keep his car straight. Go as close as you can to that apex. Keep it narrow. It's a 28. Now, that's a poor lap from him, but I believe that's 2 laps used tyres, so maybe he's got enough time to go out at the end on a set of fresh. Unfortunately, no, almost spinning as well as he does his tyre cooldown. Dave now about to start his lap. Who else we got? Umpa on the mediums. Did Umpa do his first run on the mediums? I don't know. Whatever he's doing, he's on the mediums now. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there. Might give him a bit nicer rotation though. If he can keep it, he has. Let's see if he can continue this pace. Yeah, he's a lot down this time. I don't know why he has gone out on the mediums. He's kind of wasting a set of tyres, in my opinion. Is Cool Guy on another lap here? I don't know. Nah, he's down on his time. We got Dave though. Dave's up on his time. Let's see what Dave can do through this final sector now. That's beautiful, Dave, through there. Really good line. Is he going to get his apex right? He does, and he managed to get a nice exit as well. He's almost 2/10 up now, starting sector 3. See if he can nail this final sector. Only 2 corners in the final sector, I believe, so we shall see where it's going to put him. Comes down now. Is he going to hit his apex? Tiny bit wide on the apex. Gets his exit nice, though. Keep it close to that inside. Don't beat yourself on the curb. Go over to the right of the track. Keep as close as you can to that curb. He's going to go P6. That might be just enough to see him through. I don't know if he's going to be safe for that time. He needs to get back round and possibly go out again. But he'll be happy with that for now. Anybody else out? We got Mujinolo. He's currently a 10th up through Sector 1 into the 30.6s. It's a good Sector 1 from him. Oh, he's done well there. Hit his apex nice. Stay close. Oh, he's a little bit of understeer. Brakes early. Wants to get into the apex more and get his better exit. He's more of a better exit driver than getting higher entry speeds. He's the fastest in the middle sector from the 5 drivers around him. So from P5 to P9, he is the fastest in that middle sector. Where is this going to set him? If he can hit this final apex, it looks like he's gone very deep. Misses it a tiny bit. It's going to ruin his exit speed just a little bit. He's going to now come round to hit that inside curb. Is he going to improve on his time? He's not. Well, he improves, but does not move up any places. Only 8 thousandths off of Dave. Who's on a lap? I think we have Alba on a lap. Let's watch Alba. 5/10 up through Sector 1. He's definitely been on a used set for his first lap. Where is he going to be able to go with his brand new set? As long as he doesn't make any mistakes, I feel like this could be a great lap for Alba. Oh, he's done well there through the chicane. That is up there with the best chicanes we've seen so far. Good exit as well. That's a really good middle sector. 1.5 seconds up. He is flying. This is going to put him near the top of the timings if he can get his final sector right. He's looking at about P3 at the moment. If he can nail this final sector, he might even set it as the fastest time of the day. Is he going to break into the 27s only like Zio has done so far? Or is he going to be matching the others in the low 28s? We've got 3 drivers in the 28 ones. Where is he going to set it? He's going to go into the 27s. He's gone a 27.8. That is the fastest time of today. 2-second improvement on a brand new set of tyres. That's a great lap from him. He's definitely going to be happy with that. Safe now into Q3. He's going to be happy with that time for sure. I don't know why Coke has gone out on another set of fresh tyres. He would have been fine. He would have been safe and through. But we will see now him on his lap. Is he going to be able to improve any more? I don't think he's actually on a lap. He's just, yeah, he's not using ERS. Warpaint has invalidated his lap. I don't know if he's going to have enough to get round and do another run. Right, cool guy on his lap. He's hooked the apex nice. Hooked the other apex nice. And the other. Don't go too wide. Don't want to run too wide. Now you want to... Oh, he has run a little wide. It's fine. He didn't invalidate. Missed the apex a little bit. Got a good exit speed, though. That's good on exit. He's done a 30.5 first sector. He's up 5/10. He's defo looking for the fastest time. He defo needs to improve as well. He's not safe at the moment. Only P9. Could definitely be beaten. Reggie's retired. I think that's in the pit lane. Yeah, he thinks he is through now. I would say he's through as well. That is a good time from him. Managing to see himself into Q3. Oh, Andrea clipped the wall there just through Humpty Dumpty. Something you don't want to do too often, as that can definitely bring you a bit of wing damage. It goes really deep into chicane as well. Oh my god, he's messed up his second sector here. He's going to abort and do the neutral glitch and try and gain some ERS back. Unfortunately, I don't think he knows how to do the neutral glitch. There you go, he's figured it out. Who have we got? Umpa is just doing quali runs. He's doing no ERS medium laps, so he's definitely practicing for the race. Coke now, I think he's going to start a lap. Yeah, Coke's starting a lap. Let's watch this lap from Coke. Stays close. Yeah, he's aborted again. I don't know what he's really doing. He's just ruined a set of his tyres. It's Dave on a lap. Big up Dave. Dave's going to try and get to the line to start a lap. We've got a lot of drivers back here now who are starting their laps. I don't think Dave's going to make it. Dave might not make it to the line. Dave's not made it. Dave's not the final driver to get across that line. Is Dave going to be able to do it? And we had Alfie Hudson improve as well, by the way. Sorry, I missed that. He has now put himself into P6. Let's see if Dave can make sure he improves. Oh, sorry, this is Helix. Helix, can he improve for Sector 1? What is his Sector 1 time going to be? He's currently a little down on his time. Maybe he's on a used set of tyres. He might not have any tyres left. I think that is what he said. He has no tyres left. So that is not going to be looking good for him. Warpaint, unfortunately, does not improve. That does mean that English Dave is going to be fine. Also, now it just depends on if Helix can improve enough to knock out Cool Guy. Oh, here. Yeah, there you go. Cool Guy improves on his time, puts it up into P2, into the 27s as well. The third drive to set into the 27s today. That's a good lap from him. Helix, though, I don't think he's had to put enough in on this final run to go into Q3. He's not done it. Helix is out. So there we go. Our top 10. He's racing on his wheel as he's trying to get a bit more practice in for the new game. Alfie Hudson. Umpa has been practicing some race laps on the mediums. He knew he was through. And we got Coke Somalian Father, both from the Aston Martins respectfully setting 28 ones, looking very similar in pace-wise. Then we've got Cool Guy, we've got Zio, and then we've also got Albo making sure they're through as well. So some good quality laps there from the lads. We will now see what Q3 brings. The big shootout, the 12 minutes. Who are we thinking gets pole? Whoever's in the stream, let's put it in the chat. Who's getting pole? We've got Albo, Cool Guy, Zio, Somalian Father, Coke, Umpa, Alfie Hudson, Reggie, Dave, and Muji. Who is going to be able to do it? I'm going to predict it's going to be... I'm going to say Zio. Either Zio or Somalian Father, in my opinion. They're going to be the ones to put it on the top step in qualifying. Although I do believe Reggie's got a chance at being in that top 5. Alfie Hudson's got a chance at being top 5. Umpa Defo is one to be looking out for. I think he could also have a chance at pole. He didn't set a final run. That was his time at the very start of the session. And he is the championship leader. So Umpa is definitely up there. So Reggie's sandbagging. We'll see if he's talking the talk or if he can actually walk the walk going into Q3 here. The big 12-minute shootout. Who's going to be the first on track? I already see Reggie's garage moving. He wants to get out onto track as soon as possible, wanting to be the first one. We've got a car on there. I think that's the Aston Martin garage. Both Aston Martins coming out. We've got Alfa Romeo. I think that will be Alfie Hudson. He's going to be the first one out on track. All eager to get out as soon as possible to be setting their laps. It's a shame the stream isn't as popular as I'd want it to be. We ain't got the chat popping that much, but I'm enjoying this. We'll see who can set this on pole position. I'm going to say I'm going to change from Zio. I'm going to say Umpa is going to be up there. Zio or Umpa are my two bets. The Williams driver and the Alpine driver for pole position. We've had Caden in the Aston Martin saying he messed up his chicane on his previous lap, but again, that's a skill issue. He can say he messed up his chicane, but it doesn't matter if you messed up if you're not going to be setting times. I think he's also going to be the first one to start his lap, so we can watch him. Hopefully he doesn't invalidate like he did on his last run. As we now will go through the final straight with Somalian Father. Is he going to be able to set... You're looking for, I'd say, mid to high 27s, definitely for pole here. It's your first run would want to be in the 27s. If you're setting 28s, you don't really have a chance at the pole in my books. So he's going to be hoping for, I'd say... It's a good first sector, 30.3. I think that's probably the fastest first sector we've had all day. It could definitely be up there. So he's defo wanting to push for this pole position now, making no mistakes as if he can. It's very wide through here, getting so close to the walls. You can hear the flapping of the, what's the word? I'd say the plaster of the panels. As he now, don't mess up his chicane like he apparently did in his last run. He's going to hit that inside curb. That's a pretty good chicane. Make sure you get a good exit. Turn in correctly. Oh, he has hit that inside curb, which is something you don't want to do. He's going to also get blessed beautifully by that Red Bull. That is Albo, I think, giving him a lovely, lovely toe. Now down through the final straight. Albo, is he going to move out the way? He is going to move out the way, so that was a planned toe for Caden, wanting to get pole here. Very nice for Albo to do that. Is this going to be... I'm going to say this is a mid-27. This is looking like a very competitive time here. Yeah, there we go. 27.7. I said that's probably about what you want to do for your first run. Definitely got space. Alfie Hudson with a 29.0. Now, Umpa, he's currently got a 30.1 in that first sector. That is 2 tenths up on Caden. Reggie managed to set a 28.3. So I don't think he's going to be one for pushing for pole, but he definitely could be fighting for that top 5 place. We'll see. He's also probably got a bit more race pace. Don't know if he has the consistency. Oh, Zio manages to do a 28.9. Maybe he's not got as much pace as I thought. Umpa now, though, has a pretty good lap so far. I think he did hit a wall at one point, but he's still going now on the final straight. Unfortunately, he's not getting that same toe the Somalian father got, so is that going to affect him from pole position here? He's going to brake. Is he going to manage to hit this apex? Oh, he's hit the apex beautifully there. Get a good exit out the final corner. Well, second last corner. Now you want to stay close to this inside wall. Is he going to be able to knock it on pole? He doesn't. It's 3 tenths off. It's a 28.0. He's very close at the top steps. Well, I think he must have lost it all in that final sector with that toe that Somalian had. Who else have we got on a lap now? We've got Coke. Must have messed up his lap. He invalidated. Andrea also, I don't know if he went out, but currently not going out. I think Albo on a lap now. 20. He's a minute 2 through that second sector speed trap. Is he going to be able to knock it into that top front row and beat a 28.0? Let's see as he goes now a bit wide on that second last corner. Misses apex a little bit. I think he got given maybe a bit of a toe back from Somalian father. He manages to go 28s, but a low 28. It's not going to be fast enough at the moment. 28.1. He beats Reggie, but currently that's only top of the second row. He's going to want to improve a little bit on his time there. With 6 minutes 40 left of quali, everybody's now going to be rushing to the box so they can try and get ready for their final runs. Okay, we've got Coke on an outlap and Dave actually on a lap. We like Dave, do we, on this channel? Big up Dave. So is Dave going to be managed to put it into the top 5? I believe in my man Dave. He's hit the apex well there. Managed to get the car to rotate very nicely through these corners. Oh, he's messed up his final there though. Just a little bit too wide. It's a very good middle sector from Dave. Is he going to be able to stick it near those top runners? If he can, oh, he's very far away from the apex there. Unfortunately, broke a little bit too late. Is he now going to be able to clip it round? Is he going to go near the top? Where's this going to put him? P6 at the moment. That's not great from English Dave. Only still not even getting into the 28s. He's going to want to improve on his time a little bit there. But now we've got Coke on a lap. I saw him start his lap as Dave was finishing. See if he can get a time on the board. Oh, he's spun. He's bottling Q3. He's doing a prime ASR mat now and can't set a lap in Q3. He needs to get back round to the garage or use this set of tyres again. Otherwise, he's going to be starting down in P10, which is not where you want to be starting in Miami, especially into that turn 1 where someone always gets top. That is unfortunate for him. Alright, he's going to go again, I believe, lads. Let's see what he can do now. He's going to start his lap. Oh, he's going to box. Okay, never mind. He's going to box. Does not think he's got enough fuel. I would have just gone for another lap there, but that is his choice. Who have we got out? Okay, we've got Oh, he's 6 tenths up on his time. That is not purple. I've seen faster through the first sector, but that is definitely not a slow first sector for sure from Zio. Is he going to hit the apex? He's hit the apex nice there. Get a good exit. Don't understeer too much. You want to go a little bit wide, but that was very good line through there. This is a very good lap so far from Zio. Is he going to manage to get chicane well? Not lose the rear end. Good exit. Now through the left-hander. Good apex. Good exit as well. That's been a very good middle sector. He's up by 9 tenths. This is a great lap from him. He's currently looking for a 27.9 if he can keep this going. If he gets a good final sector as well, this might even be a pole lap if he can keep it going. Where's he going to do? Is he going to hit this apex in the final corner? It's so grateful if you can get it done. He has. He's hit the inside curve a little bit, probably not what you want to do. But he's going to continue his lap now. Hit that inside apex, just get a little bit more rotation. Stay as close as you can to the right. That's not going to do it. He's 2 tenths off still. A second improvement on his lap. But a 27.9 from Zio still means we've got Somalian Father on pole, who I believe will still go out once more and set a lap in. We've got a few people waiting to the very end. But unfortunately for him, that's not going to do it. He's still on the front row, but people will still get some laps in. Now, let's watch Alfie Hudson through the first sector. He's currently near the top of the championship, so is he going to be able to improve on his lap and see if he can get a bit more near the front of the pack just to try and edge towards gaining some points on his championship rivals? We've got everybody coming out of the pits now as well. Everyone's going to be starting to get eager for their laps. And I don't think Somalian Father is actually coming out for another lap. So I think that is going to call it. I'm not sure. Oh, no, he is. He's come out very late. Like, I don't know if he will get rounds type of late. Unless he cuts a few corners. So we will watch out for that. But let's go back to Alfie Hudson. First, okay, full throttle in first gear, get off your full traction. Anyway, he's up on his time. If he manages to improve, he will go in front of English Dave. He's going to get a lovely little tow from this Merc. Unfortunately, the Merc is a little bit too slow. That is Reggie there, I believe. English Dave has retired. He's not going to improve anymore. But let's see, Alfie Hudson now. Is he going to be able to knock this into a bit more positions? If he gains a bit of time, he can go in front of Dave. Where's this going to put him? It did. He improved by about 4 tenths. He has gone in front of English Dave there, but that is all it's going to be able to do for this final run. Who should we watch? Who should we watch? Okay, I've got this on the stream, so I can get that checked. But, yeah. I don't think you're allowed to do that, lads. But, okay. Alright, Andrea, on a lap. Let's see, he's going to be wanting to stick it to the front. He's definitely got some pace. This is a good first sector from Cool Guy. This is a really good... Oh no, it's not that good. He's currently like 5 tenths out. Reggie has been disqualified from the session for going the wrong way. I think that's going to set him down to P10 as well. That's not good for the lad. Yeah, unfortunately he's been disqualified. He's going to need to come in the stream and tell me what's happened there, because I don't know how that has happened. Anyway, back on board with Cool Guy. This is a decent lap so far from him. Defo needs to gain quite a bit of time, as he didn't have the perfect first sector. It's a good chicane though. He hasn't done well there. If he can get a good exit now, that is a good exit. He's going to be gunning it now towards that final sector and see if he can improve on his time. He's looking for a front row for sure. I don't think this lap will be enough to set it on pole, but a front row could definitely be on the cards here. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? He's set it on pole. He's currently got a 27.6. He's Somalian Father. He's invalidated. So Andrea might have pole unless Bucket can do it. He can't stop him. He's done a 27.8, puts it on P3. It's all in the favour of Umpa, as Umpa got enough in it to set it on pole in the flying downhill stages. Umpa's done it. He's set it on pole with a 27.5 in the Williams. The championship leader going through. He's put it on pole position on the front row. What a lap from the lad. That is why he is the championship leader. You love to see it. Congratulations, Umpa. That is pole position for you. And there you go. That is your final grid for Q3. Umpa in the dying stages of quali sticks it on pole position, just beating out Cool Guy. That is really demoralising for him. Somalian Father had that time since the start of the session. Unfortunately, not able to improve on it, even though cutting corners to try and get across to start his lap, which definitely can be reported to get him a penalty there. Unfortunately for him. And then we got Coke in the dying stages as well. Managed to set his lap in. And then after that, we've got Zio, who I thought would be a little bit quicker, but definitely can't complain into the 27s. And we've got Albo, then Mugi, then Alfie, English Dave, and then unfortunately Reggie. I've been told he got disqualified for reversing out of a barrier, which is very unfortunate for him. You have got to feel sorry for him there. But even so, he definitely has got some pace. We saw it on his lap, even on his wheel. He's definitely got some pace to be fighting near the front runners. So that is your qualifying. Let's now get on to the race, and I feel like this is going to be a good one, as long as it all stays clean for the first few laps, and I'm not sat here being bored on the safety cars. Albo has left the session. Everybody is leaving the session. Have I not been informed or something? I think I might have lagged out. Um, I don't know what's happened. Is the stream still going? We still got the stream. Okay, some people have just been kicked out. Okay, so the lobby is fine. And we might have to do a little restart here, lads. I'm not too sure. Some people have been kicked out of the lobby. So we've had Albo who's DC'd. We've got... Who else has DC'd? Got Curtis DC'd. We've got Dimmler DC and Dilly DC. We've got 4 people DC'd. I'm not sure what we're going to do. But let's go to tyres. So we've got Umpa, Andrea. Well, we've got both Astons on the mediums. That's very bold. I would always start on the hards. Then we've got Warpaint as well, down in P13 on the mediums. Everybody else chosen the hard tyre. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, it's not me. I'm not sure what we're doing. I think we're going to continue, and hopefully those people can just join back. That is unfortunate for the ones who have lagged out. But yeah, what are we saying? Whoever is in the stream, turn 1, who is going to be coming out on top? Who is going to be leading the race at the end of the first lap? I'm going to say it is going to be Somalian Father. He normally gets pretty good race starts, and especially on that medium compounder tyre, he's going to be very fast off the start, doing a few burnouts at the end just to get his rear tyres up to temp. I don't know why you would do this. It literally just ruins your tyres, and you don't need that much temp. But we'll let him do what he wants to do. Everyone now lining up into their grid slots the best they can. This is going to be a good race start, lads. As now everybody, let's go to the back. Is Dilly, he's lining up into his place. His AI, unfortunately, he got kicked out. So we'll just wait for his car just to slot into place there. And then it's going to be getting ready for 5 red lights. Oh, what is going... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Cars are glitched. Alright, 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go for the Miami BP Div 2 Grand Prix. Somalian Father gets an amazing start, like I predicted. He's already into turn first. As he goes side by side now, oh, the McLaren's gone so deep now through turn 1. And he managed to keep it on track. We don't want any spinners. Oh, and as I say, that Umpa spun. That is not what you want from a championship leader. Dave's had a great start. Now up into P5. Albon is AI. So it's an Aston Martin 1-2 on the medium tyre. Anything else going on at the back? We don't want any more crashes. Oh, as I said, Curtis Jones spinning. That is a shame for him and Umpa. Definitely not what you want to see off the start. Now Somalian Father already with a huge lead. A huge lead out the front. And then back here we've got Coke. Is he going to be defending away from Cool Guy, who is weaving? I don't think you're allowed to do this, so I'll get it on stream so people can report it if they watch the stream back. You're not allowed to weave to warm up your tyres at all. Is Dave going to keep it? Dave's going to keep it. Let's watch from behind, see if anything happens from behind. Oh, English Dave went a little bit deep. Might have hit Andrea there. This is some good racing, though. Oh, we've got yellow flags. Yellow flags near the back. Anything to happen back here? I don't see any spins. I think my thingy's glitched. My interval's glitched. But now, as they're coming down, the huge back straight. Is there going to be any sends? The Alpine on English Dave down the inside. Is he going to be able to make the move stick? Dave manages to get the better traction on the outside there. Don't hit him. Oh, that was close. Very close driving there from Zio and Dave. I think the lobby's glitched because my interval is going crazy, but... Was that a huge send from Alfie Hudson have I just seen? Alfie Hudson, we love to see sends from you. Let's bring up the position changes. Oh, so Dave had a great start there, up 5 places. Spain with Warpaint, up 6. Xavier starting at the back, managed to miss quali. He is now up 11. He's side by side with Reggie through the S's. This might not end well. Oh, what has happened back here? Arkham in the wall, 5-second penalty for Cyplex, severe collision. Don't know how that's happened. We've got 2 cars going side by side now. Albo still, unfortunately, is not able to get back in to the race. I'm going to try and invite him. Sorry for this, lads. I can't invite. I have crossplay. That's a shame. We've got full yellow flags everywhere. Is it a VSC? I think we might have a VSC. I don't know what is going on with my interval, but it is glitched. So thoroughly, we had Umpa have that massive spin in turn 3. He's already managed to bring it back up to P12 after being dead last. So even though he's not had a great start, he's done well to bring it back to here. Xavier up 8 places, missing qualifying, starting near the back, bringing it up. Reggie got disqualified in Q3 after reversing out of a barrier. He's managed to hold his ground. Then we've got Muganol. He has dropped down 2 places. Seismic in the AlphaTauri got up 3. Warpaint had a great start to the lads, up 6 places. Alfie Hudson up 2. Zio's managed to keep his ground and stay in P5. Then we had Dave, who had an amazing start, starting down in P9. He's now up into P4. Cool Guy, not the best of starts. I think he literally had a really bad start. He's dropped down 1 place into P3. And then we have an Aston Martin 1-2. Oh, Coke got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. That is not what you want. And then Andrea getting the run on him as well. That is the worst thing that could have just happened to him on restart. He's going to be absolutely kicking himself. Honestly, I could hear those Norwich tears from Leeds. That is not what you want to see. And Andrea with the DRS, he's already had DRS enabled. So he's lost a place out and he's got a drive-through. His race is almost over unless he can get a safety car later on. That is, you've got to feel bad for the lad. Let's go back in the pack a bit. Oh, Warpaint and the Alpine of Muganol had a bit of a spin there. Reggie and Nicholas, no, not Nicholas, sorry, Xavier managed to capitalise on that. That is very lucky for them, but Warpaint going sideways through Humpty Dumpty. We're going to see a little move from Curtis here. Curtis, oh my god, he's got so much straight line speed. He's going to go round the outside of Dilly. Does it before the corner even happens. What a move. Make sure he makes that stick. Gets a good exit. And he's going to keep in P13. Now looking to push up. Helix has got a 5 second for corner cutting near the back there. Unfortunate for him. Right, we've got any battles happening. Any battles. Let's look at Zio. Right on the back of English Dave. Coke's gone and served his drive through. That's, again, unfortunate for the lad. Oh, Umpa's looking to fight. Even with that bad start, he is on the back of people. We've got Warpaint already flashing his ERS. Is Umpa going to... Umpa's going to send it down the inside. Don't hit his rear tyre. Don't get spun. Keep it on the front. Oh, the Alpine spun it into Umpa. Oh, my God. Oh... That's got to be a safety car. Surely there's a safety car. That is the worst crash I've ever seen. You've got to feel bad for him at this point. He's getting so unlucky out here. Poor lad. Coke now looking to make up some more places from serving that drive-through. Albo still not back in the lobby. Feel bad for the guy. We're going to see he moves. It's Seismook is going to go for Alfie Hudson. Alfie Hudson flashing. Is he going to make it stick down the inside now into the second last corner? Oh, he's gone very deep. Is Alfie Hudson going to get the switch back? Go on, Alfie. Go on. There's their side-by-side now still. Going down onto the start-finish straight. Side-by-side towards turn one. Who's going to make the move stick? Alfie Hudson does not have the ERS advantage. And then here comes Reggie. Here comes Reggie down the outside. He's gone around the outside of Seismook. Is he going to be able to get Alfie as well? I don't think he's got just enough pace. But what a move from Reggie there. Capitalising on Seismook's poor exit. What a move from Reggie there. Up into P6, up 4 places. He's going to be happy with that move for sure. Oh, we've got yellow flags. Okay, it's Helix. Never mind. But yeah, great move there from Reggie. He's definitely going to be happy with that one. Xavier might be able to try and go for a little move here. He's got no ERS though. He's literally got none. His tank is empty. What about Reggie? Reggie's got some ERS. Alfie's flashing. Reggie with the DRS. Is he going to try and make it go around the outside now? Through this long braking zone. Up into P5. He's done it before the corner. A little bit wide. Might have got a penalty there. Is Seismook going to go as well? Alfie might get 2 cars. Even 3. Here comes Xavier. 3 cars in the space of 2 corners. Oh, you've got to feel for Alfie there. Oh, no. He's been overtaken by 3 cars in 2 corners. And with... Oh, Xavier, be careful, mate. There is a car there. He's now getting the squeeze back saying, oi, watch it. I am there, mate. Mind your ass. And is Alfie Hudson now? He's behind both of them. Is Alfie going to be able to go for a double move? He's got the run on Xavier. Is he going to have enough pace to get Seismook? No ERS in his tank. No way he sends it from here. He sent it from here. Alfie Hudson with a huge dive bomb. He's gone very deep. Is he going to make a stick? And then Xavier, they're 3 wide almost, going down. Who's going to make this come out now onto the start finish straight? Is Seismook going to do a Max Verstappen and come down the inside? They're almost 3 wide. Alfie Hudson looking to the outside. Seismook down the inside. Makes the inside move down on Alfie Hudson. What? This is great racing. I'm losing my voice. Oh my God. What a race this has been so far. We've had some crashes, we've had some overtakes, and we've had some good battling. And I'm enjoying this. Let's keep this up, lads. Reggie now with them battling a little bit. He's managed to pull away from the pack, just getting grips with his wheel. He wants to make sure he's not overcorrecting himself too much. Don't go too hard into some corners. He's doing very well. Warpaint, unfortunately, getting a 3S for going a little bit too wide. Let's look at the penalties. Reggie has got a 3S, so he needs to be careful on those track limits. It's very early on in the race. He's already got a 3-second time penalty, so he needs to be careful. What else is going on now? Right, let's look back here a bit. Let's go back to Umpa. Unfortunately, he's been literally had the worst luck all this race so far. Looking on the back of Albo's Ghosts. English Dave picking up a 3S for some track limit warnings. There we go. Umpa gets Albo's Ghost. Unfortunately, that Albo got kicked out there. Would love to have him race. Umpa is going to be driving like one angry man though. With the Alpine spinning almost in front of him. Umpa's going to get the DRS here, I've just noticed. He's within about 4 or 5 tenths now of the Alpine. The Alpine's got so much speed. He's just gained about 2 tenths on the corner exit. I don't think Umpa's going to have enough in the tank there to go for the Alpine. with that amount of exit speed. Let's go back up to Xavier. I'm watching this battle again. This is the most fun battle on the track. We've got Seismic and Xavier going side by side now to turn 1. Xavier is going to have to yield, I think. Seismic go around the outside. They're side by side still. Who's going to make this stick? Xavier on the inside through turn 3. Don't make contact with the rear wheels. Seismic's going to make that one stick through now towards the S's. That's great racing. These guys are having a great battle. Oh no, Warpaint spun behind him. That's unfortunate. Seismic's going to go a bit wide. Reggie's now slowed down quite a lot. Maybe making a lot of mistakes. Might have picked up a bit of a spin. I don't know what's happened to Reggie. But now that means Seismic and Xavier both are going to get the DRS, I believe. But both are flashing on the ERS. Alfie Hudson a little bit behind, wanted to pick up the scraps. Let's see what can happen here. Let's go on board with Seismic. He's got a bit more speed than Xavier. Is he going to go for a move on Reggie? He's going to look for it. He's going to look for it down the inside. Here we go. Seismic down the inside now into the long breakers. Xavier's going to go for it as well. Xavier's going to look for the inside. He's going to make sure. Reggie on the inside now. They're side by side. Don't make contact. Reggie having to yield there. Oh, that could have been dangerous there. But then Reggie has what happened to Alfie Hudson. 2 cars, 2 corners. That's just unfortunate. It's like that's the best place to make some overtakes. That's not what you want to be doing if you are Reggie there. Making a little mistake through sector 1, and it's cost you 2 places in that lap. Now let's go on board with English Dave. He's not going to send it on Zio there. These guys are having a good little scrap up above. Unfortunately for them. He's keep on going. Coke now looking also to get back in the fight after serving that drive-through. He's coming onto the back of, I'm going to say, the best pack. Did Reggie maybe make a spin? Let's see if he changes his front wing here. That might be why he was so slow. He is boxing very early off the hards. Is this a front wing? It's a front wing change, so Reggie picked up a bit of front wing damage. That will be the reason for him coming in so early, and also the reason for him losing 2 positions. That's very unfortunate for him. But now, we're going back to this battle because this is the most fun battle on the track. Xavier, Seismic, Alfie Hudson, and Coke also won't be far away from joining the pack. Now, Xavier's going to get this. He's got no ERS at all. He does not know what to do with saving it. But he's going to pick up some DRS down the straight. Seismic is pulling away a little bit, but I feel like Xavier's going to try and send this into the hard braking zone. We've had an Alpine of Mugu spin back there. What is going to happen is Xavier's not going to be close enough to go for a move here. No chance. Although Seismic's gone a little bit deep. Xavier might be able to capitalise. He's looking for it. Down the inside of the chicane might be on if he's got balls. He does not have the balls. Oh, have we had a crush? I don't know what's going on back here, but we've got Reggie, after just pitting, he's going to have still fairly cold tyres, fighting side by side with an Alpha Tauri Dimlet. I saw yellow flags, I don't know if there was any contact made. Poor Reggie, this race is going from bad to worse for him. And unfortunately we missed it, but Coke managed to get Alfie. He's looking to charge after getting that drive-through pen. Oh, English Dave! English Dave has spun around. Unfortunately, that is absolutely dreadful for him. It's not what you want to be happening, especially in the position he was in. Oh, he's pushed Alfie a bit wide, coming from his ghost there. So he's fell down a few places there, unfortunately for him. Xavier and Seismic, side by side, almost pushed each other into the wall. Xavier with the DRS, is he going to be close enough now to go for a move? Literally 0 in the tank. Seismic's got a little bit. Is Xavier going to try and send it? He's going to look for the inside, he's sending it. He has made it work. Are they now side by side through Humpty Dumpty? Xavier may be looking for a little switchback. Coke right on the as well. Looking for to pick up the scraps. Going through the chicane now. Don't want to get punted by anyone. Oh! Seismic, huge mistake. Xavier's going to look for a move down the inside. And he's going to hit his rear wheel. This is very close racing. Now Coke here. Coke's back as well. He's managed to get Nicholas I keep saying Nicholas. I'm sorry about that. Xavier makes a mistake, and that makes Coke get through. And now Coke also is going to be on the back of Seismic. With that DRS, he's going to get him. He's got him before the corner. It's Seismic. Seismic's going to send it down his inside. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Side by side now. Onto the start-finish straight. I think Coke might have made this one stick, unless Seismic's got a really good advantage. Coke picking up the DRS as well. Yeah, he's going to be able to stay in front on this lap. Oh my god, the centre from Xavier. We've just seen that from behind. Let's go watch them. They're side by side now through turn 3. Don't lose it on that curb. Don't do what Umpa did at the start of the race. Still side by side. He's dropped off a little bit. Coke now, obviously, he's just been blessed from getting that advantage. Oh, okay, so Xavier's letting off through the S's, wanting Seismic to go through. He wants that DRS. Reggie sets the fastest lap of the race after pitting for those fresh mediums. He's got some pace on him. So now, Nicholas playing the smart game. Sorry, Xavier playing the smart game, pitting for... Not pitting. He let Seismic go just before the DRS detection. So he now has the DRS onto the straight. He just doesn't have the ERS. So is he going to be able... I think he's going to try and send it again. He's definitely close. Half a tenth. He's going to go down the inside now. Is he going to make it stick? Seismic leaves him just enough room. Xavier falls out a little bit too wide. He's going to try and look for a move. We've got English Dave as well joining the pack. What's going to happen now? Xavier looking to try and make it move. This is a good score. Xavier can't do that final part of the chicane now. Keeps making mistakes. Alfie Hudson has a bit more ERS as well. With the DRS, he's going to load for a move. Got that over speed. Look at the speed from that Alfa Romeo there. Gonna go past. What about Dave? Is Dave close enough? Dave not close enough. So there we go. Alfie Hudson. Oh, Xavier's going to try and keep it around the outside. Alfie Hudson on the inside. Leave each other just enough room. This is some great battling. Xavier manages to stay in front though. Nobody has ERS, so maybe ERS is really hard to save around here. Unless what name is PAFR Cool Guy, who is actually close a lot now onto the back of Somalian Father on those mediums. They're sort of dying because he started on those mediums. And obviously Cool Guy started on those hards. His hards are now going to be in prime position. Whereas Somalian Father's mediums are going to be close to boxing. So maybe, and that's why he's gained so much recently, got the ERS. He now just needs to keep it on the track, not make any stupid moves and play the long game. That is going to be his best bet. Unless he might go for a move here. Let's watch this. No, it does not send it there too far at the end of the track. Let's see if Somalian pits here. He might pit. Stays out for another lap. Okay, cross across the line. I think you're allowed to do that. I'm not too sure. It's on the stream anyways, but there we go. He's pitted now. Going onto the hards to the end of the race, I would likely guess. Now this is where Andrea needs to start using that ERS and push and build a gap and go for a huge overcut and have the better tyre for that second stint. Oh, we've had a huge step from English Dave. Managed to clip the inside wall there actually on the final corner and gets beached on the curb. But now, side by side, Xavier and Alfie Hudson. I think we've had a spin from Seismic as well. I'm sorry, I've missed that, guys. But now, side by side, we've got Alfie Hudson and Xavier. Is Alfie going to go for the switchback? I don't think he's going to have enough exit speed. Unfortunately, he's not. Umpa also joining the party now. They're still side by side, but watch from English Dave's point of view. He can see both the cars. Xavier manages to get in front and stay in front. Seismic pit for softs. That's bold. That is very bold. Oh my god, Umpa! Where has his pace come from? He's absolutely flying right now after having a stressful race so far. Warpaint, is that a crash or is that... That's a crash. He's crashed on the straight. That has brought out the full safety car. That is perfect for Cool Guy. Tears for Somalian Father just pitting a lap before onto his hards. That also means Umpa can get back into the race. Reggie back in the race. Albo still disconnected. All of these hard runners, I would say, now pit for mediums and then try and either go medium or would pit for softs at the end. But that changes a lot of people's strategies. This is going to bring out some controversy now. What's going to happen, we'd like to see. Let's look at the front, Andrea. I'm assuming he's going to box. Yep, he's going to come into the pits for the medium tyre, I would like to guess. And Zio in as well. There we are. Somalian now, he's just got to stay out, even though he's on the hards. In a way, that's good for him, but I think he's going to lose out. Is he going to be able to stay in front of Cool Guy? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Cool Guy's jumped him. So Cool Guy jumped him on pit, but now Caden can go to the ends. And Cool Guy on the mediums, yes, he's in front, but he, okay, that happened. Everybody's now pitting. They're doing opposite of what they was. Reggie's in as well. Is he going to go back to his hards? This is interesting for Reggie because he started on the hards, but then pit quite early on, I think about 6 laps in, after his unfortunate error. He's going to go for another set of mediums, possibly take them to the end. I don't think mediums can do 16 laps unless you... I don't know what you can do, but 16 laps on the mediums... Actually, it'd probably be a bit less, because safety car will be out for a few laps. I'd say about 14, 15 laps on the mediums at the end. That's definitely possible if you manage to nurse them pretty well. So we shall see. But we've got Dave and Seismic both pitting for softs. That is very, very a weird strategy call there. So we shall see what happens with that choice. And now, lads, just while it's on the safety car and everybody's regrouping, I'm going to get a drink of water. And I will leave you to watch... Who should we leave you to watch? Let's leave you to watch... Oh, we'll leave you on Umpa. I'll be back in a few. Ladies and ladies, I am back, because none of you are gentlemen, with my dinner, a drink, and more energy. Let's watch this race. This is going great so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I mean, guys, all you girls, because you're all a bunch of pansies. Let's go. Who are we saying wins this race? It's definitely going to be close. This safety car has brought out a different strategy change for a lot of drivers now. So we shall see what it brings. There we go. Safety car is in this lap. Let's hopefully not have a super chaos restart. There we go. He has gone down towards turn 1. We got a McLaren on the inside. Xavier's going on the inside. Hopefully no yellow flags. There is a yellow flag. Who spun? Mugello has spun now. The Alpine. And Reggie as well. Reggie's been caught up in that incident. Sorry we didn't see that. Oh my. Dave? Dave! Okay, I don't know what happened with Dave. But Dave's out. Reggie's going to be now driving with anger. Try and make those positions back up. Reggie sent it in that final corner. Oh no, not final corner. He did it on the straight. Fair play, nice overtake. Sorry if the commentary stops a little bit, lads. I need to scran. Now it is all just a test though of can these mediums go to the end? Because Seismic's definitely going to have to pit again off those softs. I don't think really any battles are happening. There we are, DRS is enabled. Alfie Hudson pitting. Is this for a wing change? No wing change. That's a weird pit stop. Oh, in Albo has now joined back. Very late on, but we've managed to get him back. He might be able to now do something and get into those points. Let's go watch Seismic. He's on those softs. He's fast. Also, just wanted to say, Reggie is now flying after getting that unlucky spin at the start of the safety car restart. He is now back up to into P8. He is definitely driving with anger at the moment, wanting to make some more moves. Let's go to the front. We've not watched that much at the front today. Xavier on the back of Somalian Father. Is he going to have enough speed on this straight to go for a move? It's just that ERS difference that really plays the factor. Oh, Reggie's crashed out. I didn't see that. We got a full safety car. That's definitely going to change up some strategies now. I've had Reggie message me saying he is the best, so I don't know what's happened, but I'm assuming it was a stupid crash. Okay, that's quite interesting. We've got Xavi and Zio both staying out on their old mediums, so they're wanting the track position. But then obviously now we've got Cool Guy and Somalian Father back onto those fresh mediums. That's helped out Somalian Father a lot, as he was not going to be able to gain that much to Cool Guy. This dinner's busting, lads. Can't lie. Dinner is more fun than this safety car. Up the dinner. Right, let's get racing, lads. I want to see some racing. Right. I have a feeling Cool Guy and Somalian are going to be very fast off this restart. Alright, we're in this lap, lads. That's some good racing for the final 5 laps when it comes in. And let's see if it's going to be a McLaren, an Aston, a Red Bull, Alpine, possibly even an AlphaTauri on that top step. Going very slow, trying to warm their tyres. And he's gone. Has he got a good restart? He's had a pretty good restart. Andrea has had an amazing restart now in that second McLaren. Let's go on board with him quickly. If I can get the... I can't do it, but I think he's right. He's managed to do it. Oh, we got... Oh, there's going to be carnage at the back. Is there going to be a spin? No spins. No spins as of yet. Umpa, championship leader on the softs. He needs to start making up some places. There's one. What's happening at the front? Cool Guy on those fresher tyres. Already past that Alpine. That is perfect for him early on. Somalian is going to go down the inside now into turn 6. What an overtake if he can make that stick. Got yellow flags. Who spun it? Mook. He was having such a great race. Unfortunately, he has lost the car going through turn 6 there. That's very unfortunate for him. Cool Guy on the back of his teammate. Both on the same ERS. With Somalian not far behind, but a lot less ERS usage. And going over that curb. Albo looking to get involved as well. And also Coke. It's going to be a huge scrap from this top 6, I believe. Cool Guy's managed to make the move, actually. I didn't see that. He's got past into the lead. He is flying. Already a second gap to his teammate. His teammate now just needs to hold up that Aston Martin. But they're side by side, already burning. He's on 26% ERS. Is he going to go for a big lunge? He's gone for the lunge. Is he going to still make the apex? He does. Is he going to manage to keep the move? Xavier going to go for the switchback. He's kind of alongside him. Don't get squeezed out too much. That's a very good move there from Caden. But then Xavier's got more pace. He's kind of driven into each other there. That won't go down as anything crazy. But Caden has just run him out of the road there. That's very good defending from him. But he's just not got the ERS to play with now. So is Xavier going to burn everything he's got and try and get back behind him? He is. But just what all this is doing is just building a bigger gap to Cool Guy, which is exactly what Cool Guy will want. His teammate is doing a great job. And then Coke now. It's currently at a McLaren 1-3, Aston 2-4. How will this end? This is a good race so far. I'm sitting up now. I want to see how this might turn out. Are we going to get any overtakes now? We might have one from the Alpine down here. 2/10 on Umpa. Oh, Alfie Hudson, he's flying. Cool Guy's living out of the front though. Lots of ERS to play with. 2-second lead to P2. Freshest tyres. I'd say, well, yeah, pretty much the freshest tyres on the grid. Is Coke going to manage to get Xavier here? He's got the speed. He's got a lot of straight line speed. He pulls out to the inside. Is he going to get him before the corner? He's going to be just in front. As they go to the braking zone, Xavier's going to try and still look around the outside there. I think Coke can squeeze him a little bit. Oh, that was close. Cool Guy sets our fastest lap with a 29.6. That's a good lap to set in a race spec car. DRS now enabled, so let's see if we get any overtakes. Xavier looking down the inside of Coke there, just having a little nose, see if he can sneak it down, but realised he was too far back. Now, is Coke going to be faster than his teammate? Is his teammate going to fight for position? This is what everybody wants to know, because his teammate is struggling. Andrea is just flying at the moment out on that top. Xavier all the way over the back of Coke through the first sector. You can see where he is struggling. And now with DRS, what's going to happen? Xavier, literally no ERS. Coke, literally no ERS. Who's going to come out on top? Coke has no DRS. Xavier has DRS, but is very far back on the straight. I don't think we're going to get an overtake here. Might get one from Albo. Nah, no overtake there. This is getting very close, though. Alright, let's go. Oh, are we going to get a move from the Alpine of Zio? Oh, there's been a huge crash on the straight. I don't know who to blame there. I don't know who to blame. But that was something. That was definitely something. We got a three-way little fight here. Arkham looking to get involved. We got Zio and Albo. Is anything going to come out of this? Seismook has crashed. Oh, that's Dimlet, sorry. Arkham down the inside. Luckily not to make contact there. Cool Guy's just extending his lead. 4.5 seconds now. Arkham's got a lot of straight line speed. Is he going to be able to make a move on the Alpine? Both Arkham on a lot better tyres. He's got him before the corner. Is the Alpine going to try and send a lunge on the inside? No, he tucks behind. That's a good choice in the Alpine. Don't waste too much time. Somalian Father is so slow. Possibly picked up some damage because he is struggling. Now we got Albo, even on so much older tyres, he's looking so much faster. I think Somalian might have a little bit of damage because his teammate has got past him and then dropped him by 2.5 seconds. What is going to be the outcome of this? Albo has that DRS, but then also does Arkham, and we know Arkham's got so much straight line speed. It's just a huge train now. Albo gaining. Is he going to go for a move? Doesn't. Maybe forced Somalian into a mistake. Arkham on the inside. He sideswiped the Aston Martin. Oh my god. That is not what you wanted to happen for Somalian. He's gone from bad to worse. He's now down in P7 under pressure from the Alpine of Mughal. And that is just, it's just going worse and worse and worse. And that means the Alpine has gone into P3. But Albo has gone for a huge dive bomb down the inside. They're making contact wheel to wheel. Don't spin each other. And now Oompa's managed to find his way up into the battle as well. It's all kicking off in these final 3 laps. Cool Guy's on a spin. We've missed it. Cool Guy's on a spin. Coke is in the lead of the race. Oh my god, everything's changing in these final 3 laps. What is going on? This is the most crazy end to a race I've seen in a long while. I'm trying to capture everything. Look at this in front. Look at Somalian's view. They're side by side. They're touching wheels. There's a huge crash into a wall. Arkham versus Zio. Oh my god, huge crash. That is not what you want to happen. Right at the end, they've made crash on the straight. I've put Somalian back into the top 5. No ERS to the tank. Is he going to go for a move down the inside of Umpa? He's trying it. Leaving each other just enough room. Banging wheels. Are they going to make even more contact? No, Umpa stays ahead. Going now into the chicane. Umpa gets a wide line in front of Albo. Cool guy, really slow. Might have wing damage. Let's see if we can picture it. I can't see any visual damage. Albo round the outside onto the straight. He's going to get the DRS. Umpa as well will. So will Somalian. They're all so close here. Even Muginal's probably a little bit too far back. Right, let's go into the broadcast cam. What is going to happen now as we go towards the final corner? A cool guy in the front. Albo is going to be picking up a bit more speed round the outside. Umpa and the Somalian just behind them, side by side as well. Albo gets pushed a bit wide. Umpa's going to try and look for a move now on Albo as well. Oh my god, they're still going. All this fighting is happening as we enter the final lap of the race. Coke's got a 6-second lead. It'd be a devastating end now if he bottles it. And, oh, no! Umpa's picked up a 3S on the final lap. That is not what you want. And it's all kicking off. Someone's gone wide. Somali is still here. Cool guy's still in second. He's managed to get a bit of lead now. Umpa's snapping. He's on those old softs. Albo and P3. Somalian gets past Umpa as they're now going to go through the S's, making their way all the way around. Who is going to be able to bring it out? On top, we've had a spin behind. That is Xavier crashing out on the very final lap. It's devastating for him. Now, everybody's going to be using everything they've got. All of the tanks get drained. Somalian is going to get the DRS on Albo. Albo, unfortunately, has fallen out the DRS of Cool Guy. Is Somalian going to go for a move now on the inside? And then is Muji going to go for a move on Umpa as well? We've got 2 battles going on right in front of our eyes. Somalian on the inside of Albo. Even though we gave him a towing quali, they're doing it all for all, scrap for scrap. Who's going to come out on top now? Somalia managed to stay ahead, but that means he might not get DRS. And that's Cool Guy. He's had a terrible final sector there. That means Caden is going to get the DRS. But now Albo, 9/10 packs, had a terrible exit. I think this is how it's going to end. We've got Albo, then Muji, Umpa. This is the biggest scrap here. Umpa versus Muginal. Who is going to do it? Umpa's looking down the inside. Both of them no ERS. As we'll quickly watch this battle. He's going to look for the inside. Coke wins the race. Great drive from him. Coming out even after a drive-through penalty. Who's going to win out of these two though? Umpa with a penalty. I think it's going to end like that. Cool Guy 3. Somalian 2. Albo P4 after being disconnected for about 17 laps. Alfie Hudson brings it up to P5 and with no pens. Gains points on his championship leader. Umpa finishing down in P7 with Muginal down in P6. Wumax manages to come back for a P8. Seeker, after having a very unfortunate spin at the restart, down in P9. And Zio is the final one to finish off the points. Oh, what a race. What a race. I am losing my voice. But what a race. That was very fun to commentate. I hope you all enjoyed that. But, yeah. Well, I hope everybody in the stream enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching, and that is the final results for this D2 race today. We've got another one in about an hour's time. I don't know if I will be commentating that one. I don't think I'll have a voice left. You might even see me featuring on the track, so be out and be watching for that one, and we'll see you all later. Good luck, lads. GG's.